Vincent Willem van Gogh was born on the 30th of March 1853 in Groot-Zundert, in the predominantly Catholic province of North Brabant in the Netherlands. He was the oldest surviving child of Theodorus van Gogh, 1822 to 1885, a minister of the Dutch Reformed Church, and his wife, Anna Cornelia Carbentus, 1819 to 1907. Van Gogh was given the name of his grandfather and of a brother stillborn exactly a year before his birth. Note 2. Vincent was a common name in the Van Gogh family. The name had been borne by his grandfather, the prominent art dealer Vincent, 1789 to 1874, and a theology graduate at the University of Leiden in 1811. This Vincent had 6 sons, 3 of whom became art dealers, and may have been named after his own great-uncle, a sculptor, 1729 to 1802. Van Gogh's mother came from a prosperous family in The Hague, and his father was the youngest son of a minister. The two met when Anna's younger sister, Cornelia, married Theodorus's older brother Vincent, St. Van Gogh's parents married in May 1851, and moved to Zundert. His brother Theo was born on the 1st of May 1857. There was another brother, Cor, and 3 sisters, Elizabeth, Anna, and Wilhelmina, known as Will. In later life, Van Gogh remained in touch only with Wilhelmina and Theo. Van Gogh's mother was a rigid and religious woman who emphasized the importance of family to the point of for those around her. Theodorus's salary as a minister was modest, but the church also supplied the family with a house, a maid, 2 cooks, a gardener, a carriage and horse. His mother Anna instilled in the children a duty to uphold the family's high social position. Van Gogh was a serious and thoughtful child. He was taught at home by his mother and a governess, and in 1860 was sent to the village school. In 1864, he was placed in a boarding school at Zevenbergen, where he felt abandoned, and he campaigned to come home. Instead, in 1866, his parents sent him to the middle school in Tilburg, where he was also deeply unhappy. His interest in art began at a young age. He was encouraged to draw as a child by his mother, and his early drawings are expressive, but do not approach the intensity of his later work. Constant Cornelis Huysmans, who had been a successful artist in Paris, taught the students at Tilburg. His philosophy was to reject technique in favor of capturing the impressions of things, particularly nature or common objects. Van Gogh's profound unhappiness seems to have overshadowed the lessons, which had little effect. In March 1868, he abruptly returned home. He later wrote that his youth was austere and cold, and sterile. In July 1869, Van Gogh's uncle St. obtained a position for him at the art dealers Goupil and Sy in The Hague. After completing his training in 1873, he was transferred to Goupil's London branch on Southampton Street, and took lodgings at 87 Hackford Road, Stockwell. This was a happy time for Van Gogh. He was successful at work and, at 20, was earning more than his father. Theo's wife, Jo van Gogh-Bonger, later remarked that this was the best year of Vincent's life. He became infatuated with his landlady's daughter, Eugenie Lohier, but she rejected him after confessing his feelings. She was secretly engaged to a former lodger. He grew more isolated and religiously fervent. His father and uncle arranged a transfer to Paris in 1875, where he became resentful of issues such as the degree to which the art dealers commodified art, and he was dismissed a year later.